So you're trying to make a good impression. Maybe it's on a date, at a party, or just meeting someone new. Your goal is simple: connect, be liked, and hopefully get a second conversation. It sounds straightforward, but then why does it sometimes feel like you're trying to defuse a bomb with oven mitts on? This is where a brilliant, simple concept comes in: the Don'ts of Fluff Talk. Originated by Don Diebel, it's less about a list of magic tricks to win people over and more about a guide for what not to do. It's the social equivalent of looking both ways before crossing the street. Basic, often overlooked, and absolutely crucial for your safety and success. Let's break it down. The core idea isn't about being a slick, polished pickup artist. It's about being a genuinely pleasant person to be around. And that all starts with what you choose to talk about, or more importantly, what you choose to leave out. First, let's talk about your stuff. We all have baggage. Work is stressful, your car is making a weird noise, and your cousin is driving you crazy. But here's the hard truth. On a first meeting, that baggage is yours to carry. The rules are clear. Do not talk about any of your personal problems. This includes family, work, and money. Why? Because you're essentially asking a stranger to do your emotional heavy lifting. It comes across as needy and frames you as a problem, not a potential partner in fun. This connects directly to another big one. Don't act desperate. Desperation isn't just a feeling, it's a series of actions. It's oversharing, it's agreeing with everything she says, it's that grin on your face all the time. That constant, unblinking smile doesn't project confidence. It screams, "Please like me. I'm terrified you won't." It's far more powerful to be present, listen, and offer a genuine, timely smile. And for the love of all that is good, don't bitch about your ex. This is a nuclear-grade fluff talk violation. When you drag out the skeletons of past relationships, you're not telling her how terrible your ex was. You're telling her you're bitter, you hold grudges, and you might one day talk about her that way. It's an instant red flag. The vibe is everything: positivity and presence. The overarching rule here is to keep everything you talk about upbeat and positive. This doesn't mean you have to be a bubbly game show host. It just means focusing on the good, the interesting, and the future. Talk about a cool trip you want to take, a hobby you're passionate about, or a funny movie you saw. This creates a vibe that people want to be near. This is also where a little practical advice goes a long way. Don't get drunk. A drink too can take the edge off, but being drunk is a one-way ticket to Fluff City. You lose your filter, your coordination, and your charm. It's hard to be upbeat and positive when you're spilling a drink on yourself or slurring your words. It's a bad impression. Full stop. And while you're staying sober-minded, remember this golden rule. Don't try to analyze her problems. If she shares a frustration, your job isn't to put on a therapist hat and solve it. It's to listen, empathize. Wow, that sounds incredibly frustrating, and maybe relate. Jumping into fix-it mode can feel condescending and turns a conversation into a consultation. The fine line. Bragging and the big three. Now, let's tackle two subtle pitfalls: bragging and the forbidden topics. We all want to be impressive, but bragging about yourself and your accomplishments is like using a foghorn to announce your arrival. It's loud, obnoxious, and everyone knows what you're trying to do. The advice here is genius. If you have a genuinely cool accomplishment, you can mention it, but be casual, slide it in. The focus should always swing back to her. Ask about her passions, her achievements, her opinions. People love talking about themselves, and the person who facilitates that is seen as an incredible conversationalist. Finally, we have the conversational third rail: politics, religion, and conspiracy theories. These topics are guaranteed to nuke your otherwise wonderful interaction. Why? Because they are built on deeply held, often unchangeable beliefs. You're not having a light, fun, get-to-know-you chat. You're stepping onto an ideological battlefield. There's no winner. The goal of a first interaction is to find common ground, not to debate the nature of the universe or the latest political scandal. In the end, the don'ts of fluff talk aren't about building a fake persona. They're about stripping away the social noise that gets in the way of a real connection. It's about being the guy who is present, positive, and genuinely interested. It's about making the other person feel good when they're with you. And when you do that, you're not just avoiding fluff, you're mastering the art of conversation itself.